We are now going to build an enduring power of attorney. There are 16 different types of powers of attorneys in Australia, two for each state and territory. Each state has an enduring power of attorney, which is money, shares, and property, and they also have a medical, lifestyle, power of guardianship, medical decision maker, power of guardianship. They all have different names in every jurisdiction. But we're building an enduring power of attorney, and you have a choice of 8 different jurisdictions. Which one do you pick? So if you live in Double Bay in Sydney, you'd pick New South Wales. If you live in country Victoria, you pick Victoria. You pick whichever jurisdiction is appropriate. And there's Northern Territory for those in the territory. Your power of attorney only works in the state or territory you build it for. Oh, Professor Davies, I've read under Victorian legislation, because I'm from Melbourne, and it says that the other states have to honour the Victorian enduring power of attorney. That's what legislation says. I know that, I've read it, but it doesn't work. You try and take a Melbourne power of attorney across the border to Brisbane or to Sydney, it just gets rejected at the titles office. They don't care. They'll reject it with much glee abandonment. There's not much love of Queensland and New South Wales for your toffee-nosed enduring power of attorneys in Victoria. The same as you take a Northern Territory power of attorney into South Australia or West Australian power of attorney into Hobart. They don't work across state borders. People say they do, but when you try and lodge them at the titles office, they don't. We had a client recently. He is never been to Australia. He never will come to Australia. And he's appointed, or he built on our law firm's website, or his lawyer did, he built 3 powers of attorneys, one for Brisbane, one for Melbourne, and one for Sydney, Queensland, New South Wales, and Victoria, because he has property in those 3 jurisdictions. The people he's appointed have also never been to Australia and never will come to Australia. So the fact that if you own property in a jurisdiction, if you own property in the ACT, you need an ACT power of attorney, even though you've never been to Australian Capital Territory. Even though you've never been to Canberra, you need a Canberra power of attorney. If you've got 8 properties in 8 jurisdictions, you need 8 powers of attorneys. They don't work across state borders. Now, some of the power of attorneys are 2 pages long, and other states have power of attorneys that are up to 30 pages long. So they're all different. But if you pick, in this case, Queensland, you're about to produce a Queensland enduring power of attorney. There's hints on the right, and you can read plenty of hints. These documents come with unlimited free advice for the rest of your life for you. And then when you become feeble, of unsound mind, we will then talk to your people you appoint, your attorneys and your substitutes, and we'll explain to them how to use the power of attorney. And if you ever need to update it, that can be updated for free as well. So we're now going to move to the people you appoint. Or rather, you before you go to the people you appoint.